The 1980s were a good time, I think, for single lens cameras, and the Nikon Corporation did some great cameras at that point. I remember being slightly disappointed with a camera called the EM, which came out I think in 1979, which was an aperture priority Nikon, but it was quite plastically and lacked manual controls. However, it proved a popular camera and had a lens which became known as the Nikon E series of lenses, and the E series was used on cameras of this time, Nikon cameras of this time. The camera that I'm going to talk about today is the FG, and the FG was sort of upmarket EM and is a similar camera. However, it has got the advantages of aperture priority, a program mode where you put the shutter, the aperture to f22, and it will then sort out a program for you automatically, or manual where you simply move the number to the shutter speed you want, and then in the viewfinder you have a LED display which is flashing, and when you've moved the aperture to the correct one it will stop flashing. So it's a form of meter. It's an extremely nice to hold camera. It's moderately light. The lens, as I said, this is a series E and it's almost a pancake lens. It was the new series of lenses made at this time. The camera, this has a film in, but nice and easy to open, that you just pull this up and the door opens at the back. You have got a beep that for when you are, you can when it's the correct shutter, it will, and you click, it will beep, or you can switch the beep off. It's up to you. You can override the shutter by a stop, well, up to 2 stops or down 2 stops. The lens detaches very easily like so. And you just match the point to put it back. You have no aperture stop down on here, which is a bit of a shame. However, it is, as I said, a very light, easy camera to use. You must make sure that you set your ISO, which was still called ASA at this stage here. And when you've done your film, you must remember to press the button here and to wind it back. It is an electronic shutter. You do need batteries. What you occasionally find is that the mirror might be stuck. If you find one at a car boot sale and it looks like it's not working because the mirror is stuck, don't despair. Buy it if you can buy it cheaply. It might not work at all, but what often happens is that if you then put in fresh batteries and move the shutter speed to a little thing on the side here, manual 90. If you move it to manual 90, set the shutter and the mirror will magically come back. So that's a very, very useful fix. If you buy one of these and it has a stuck shutter, change the batteries, put it on M90, try it and see what happens. As I said, it's a very nice ergonomic camera. You could get a motor rind for it. It's not the highest quality of camera, but I've recently been using it and been very pleased with the results. So if you want a light, cheap Nikon, the FG just might be for you. Thank you for watching.